Is getting your dream body the answer? It might be if you want to look good on the beach. I'm not saying it's not. Many people do think that achieving your dream physique will bring you happiness, confidence, maybe even a sense of purpose. As a coach, I used to think this too. But over time, I've realised something deeper. Whilst transforming physically is great, and I'm not saying it's not, but there's often still an emptiness inside if you don't know who you truly are. I've helped many people achieve their health and fitness goals, but sometimes they were left feeling unfulfilled, and it's not to do with a physical transformation. Now, for years, I couldn't put my finger on why, until I went through my own personal transformation to discover my true identity. The truth is, once you know exactly who you are, you'll start taking care of your body, but not from a place of insecurity, from a place of love, purpose, and respect for the temple God gave you. As a health coach, my content used to all be about nutrition and fitness, and I know that stuff like the back of my hand. The issue is, when I started gaining traction, I used to get scared. Why? Because I was wearing a mask. I was being someone that I wasn't. Although I've got my degree, I'm an expert in nutrition, weight management, and different things, it's not my true identity. When I'm putting out content for the world to see and they can start sort of judging me for who I'm being and trying to be, if I'm not going to be my true authentic self, as soon as I started gaining traction, I got a little bit scared. But when you're living from your true identity, there's no need to fear. Because for me, like my true identity is who God created me to be. He said, James, I want you to be exactly this individual and share this gift or your gifts to the world. Now, that will stop you from feeling any fear. And this is why I would say this. It would be better for me to work with an individual to help them understand who they truly are rather than them just have a physical transformation. Let's say losing 60 pounds. Now, you might be thinking, oh man, I want to transform my physique. I want to drop all this body fat. I'm not saying you can't, but imagine living the rest of your life without any fear, without worrying what people may think, without any fear or any doubt of who you are. Because once you walk in your true identity, it doesn't matter what human is against you, because you know who you are called to be. You know your gifts, you know your purpose in life. Everything else will fall into place. You'll start looking at your body like, I might start going to the gym. I'm going to look after myself. I'm going to think about the food that I'm putting in my body as fuel. I actually think it's quite sad that we can live our whole life not knowing who we were meant to be. And this is my role as a coach. I don't want you to live in fear. I used to live in fear, and it sucks. I used to live separate from God, and it's not nice. I used to be walking around with my own ego, with wearing a false persona, that mask, trying to be someone that I wasn't. I was still trying to serve people and be the best I can, but I wasn't being my authentic self. I wasn't living from my identity. So there was always a void, there was always something missing. And you know what? I was always living in fear. And fear, I'll tell you right now, it's an illusion. Anything that you think you are scared of, or that's fear based, it's not from God. It doesn't align with your identity. It's a lie. And I had to get that out there. Because once you start living from your true identity, nothing will scare you and you'll think anything is possible. So let's transform our paradigm and let's start walking like the person we were meant to be. Until next time, walk in faith and stay blessed.